Hello everybody and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, which is maybe a little bit of a surprise, I know, but we're back to Baldur's Gate. It has been 8 months since I've played. The video that I uploaded yesterday was from like 8 months ago, and I'm kind of lost, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna go over the journal really quick. Oh, I'm hopefully going to put this back at the beginning of the episode, but I did want to say if you're coming back to Baldur's Gate 3 after these 8 months, I really do appreciate it. I know not everybody enjoyed Belgard, and that's totally chill, right? But it was definitely something that I was committing myself to 110%. So I'm back to Baldur's Gate, and hopefully people will maybe come back and watch the Baldur's Gate, but if not, I know at least a few people will, so... yeah, thank you for waiting so long. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, I'm sorry. I mean, it would have been nice if I could have recorded everything and uploaded everything, every day, but, it's not possible for me. This is not my job. This is something I do for fun. So I play the games I want to play, you know? But it is good to be back to Baldur's Gate because everybody in my life, essentially, has finished Baldur's Gate, and I haven't. So, and it's been, 2 years, I think? Yeah, so... anyway, welcome back if you're back. I appreciate you waiting so long. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this year. Don't quote me. Because it's although I did say in the last video when I was editing, I noticed that I said, also, whether or not this stays in or not, if this stays in, I am attempting webcam. So we'll see how that goes. I'm leaving tomorrow to go work in Eastern Colorado, so I'll be living out of a hotel for 15 days in a row. Whether or not I can actually bring my desktop is still up in the air because there's potential you will have 6 days off, and I don't really want to bring my desktop around while I'm camping. But I might, I don't know, we're gonna have to see how I feel, I guess. Or maybe I just try full send and go from there. But anyway, in the last episode, I said something about how there was that I think it was the thing that those people were hiding, those 3 people who went insane. They or at least the one guy's insane now. But we killed him, I think. The Grease guy, I think we killed, maybe I don't even remember if we killed the Grease guy or not. But they found something that is precious to Gortash. I said something about that in the last episode I saw while I was editing it. So it's we could use that against him potentially. Some things we don't have quests for, and so I'm there's probably things that I'm forgetting. I know we're trying to find Lae'zel, but my friend told me the last time I asked her, because I was getting a little overwhelmed with quests in Baldur's Gate, I was I don't know what to do. I don't necessarily want a play-by-play map of what to do, but it's stressing me out that I'm not going to do this in the correct order, or something, and she said what we need to do is do the presses, stop the presses, which feels things were very different 8 months ago. But so apparently this is an evil journalist potentially, and potentially a what do you call it, somebody from whoever the ball lady is, and we have Orin. Okay. So, main quest. We have to get the 3 nether stones, right, to confront the Elder Brain. We already have Kethrix. That was a whole big thing in Act 2. And to get Gortash, consider his bargain. That's right. He put forward a proposition. If we kill Orin and take her nether stone, he'll let us rule the city alongside him with the Elder Brain at our command. I saw recently, by the way, fairly recently, that apparently people have made mods to make Gortash handsome, which, by the way, they look like handsome Squidwards. They were not handsome. Whoever had that had the weird jaw obsession with a big jaw that looks like, I don't know, an anvil, and I was like, what? I'm let him be a nasty little man. Leave him alone. I make fun of him for being a nasty little man, but I appreciate the fact that he's a nasty little man, He looks like a wannabe, punk, not boy band, punk rocker, an old punk rocker from a washed up punk rock band, you know what I mean? And I've said it before, I'll say it again, just let him be a nasty, greasy little man. He will let us rule the city alongside him, and I know at the time, I'm pretty sure, I did some insight checks, and he was being honest somehow, he was kind of meaning it seemed. I'm still not going to trust him. But we have to also find and gain access to Temple of Baal. Orn has kidnapped Lae'zel. We must find the lash. Of Baal and free our companion. We found a Baal as targetless. New recruits being asked to stage murders as absolute butchery. We should investigate. Successful recruits gain access to the Temple of Baal, where Orn waits. We found a cruel and deliberately staged murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It could be the work of Orn. I know that jester guy, the clown guy or whatever, like we're finding body parts of him, and we're supposed to be gathering those body parts, I think, for the necromancer person who runs the circus. But I was told, because I was like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, without being evil, apparently we can go to find murders, and I think we need a hand. Need a hand specifically, and my friend did say that you can go find one of the many murdered people in Baldur's Gate, and you can take one of the hands and just use it. So we might do that. Okay, personal quest, deal with the devil. Talk to Raphael to reconsider his deal. We refused Raphael's deal, but the devil said he'll still be there if we consider. The offer remains open. We have to potentially free Orpheus. Find the Diabolist Helsik. We learned that a Diabolist called Helsik helped Gortash open a portal to the Hells. What's a Diabolist? We should track her down to the lower city. She might be able to help us. Also, where's this, like, extra companion guy? I think I said it before, but I'm supposed to have another companion? He's supposed to, like, pop out of a mimic chest or something? I remember seeing that from the trailers. Where is this man? You know? Embrace your potential. No, we are not going to commune with the astral touch tadpole. The Emperor has given us the means to unlock the next stage of our illithid transformation. No, thank you. Oh, Kithric Boss. Right, retrieve the Orphic Hammer from the House of Hope. Kithric Boss tasked us with finding a way of retrieving the Orphic Hammer from Raphael's House of Hope. We should explore the city, see if we find any leads. I know there was, like, it's probably the better idea to release Orpheus, but, like, maybe I'm missing some of the details, but I remember it being, like, if we release Orpheus, he might not be the nicest dude. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's the better option of the, you know, the Gith goddess versus Orpheus, but, like, you know, find the Night Song. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Night Song decided to camp with us. We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her. Yeah, Laura Can is either the wizard or the tiefling who wants to work with the wizard, which I should bring Gale for. Which is so funny because I noticed in the editing too that he still says things like, well, you're a wizard or something, and I'm like, dude, I have you as a cleric, I'm sorry. The Underduke. Find the Stone Lord at the counting house. We found a note indicating that 9 figures plans to ambush the Stone Lord at the city's counting house. We need to get there first if we want to save him. We met the Guildmaster. I knew we met one. She set up a trap for her new rival, the Stone Lord. He's bad. 9 Fingers is better bad than Stone Lord. The Stone Lord, I think, is working with the Absolute. He's to be ambushed in the city's counting house. She asks us to head over and make sure it all goes as planned. Find Dribbles his pelvis, torso, help the hag survivors. Oh, this is that one that's supposed to, like, I think it's the hag that we killed in Act 1, question mark? That her sister is in the city sending her people, I think. So I think this is a trap for that, but maybe not. Save Vanra the child, I think. Yeah, we met at Basilisk Gate. We met distraught Laura. She claimed her daughter Vanra is missing and that she vanished when the pair and the blushing maid. She begged us for help. And the cop, whoever she was, the city watch or whatever, she was being manipulated mentally. She was like trying to help kind of, but like she couldn't, like she kept not remembering. So I remember that, like she just, and you know, Laura then thinks she's going insane, right? Because this other woman is just like, what are you talking about? Like, of course I'll help you. And then like totally forgets everything in the next like 5 seconds. The suspicious toys. Yes, he confessed to donating exploded toys. He claimed he was getting instructions and supplies from Fiddler's Fireworks in the lower city. Stop the presses so that they stop being mean to me, apparently. Investigate Cazador's palace. We try with the Gur people. Their leader, Olmo, told us that a vampire called Cazador has been killing their people and kidnapping their children. I wonder why he picked the Gur in particular, unless it's already been said, and I already knew 8 months ago, but I think maybe it's because they are the kind of people that kind of fall between the cracks, you know, like a wandering group of people other people don't care about, you know, so it's easier to take them without any, like, repercussions. companions. Gortash is currently being ordained as Archduke. This could be Karlach's chance to confront him. We already talked to him and she didn't confront him. Mizora gave Will a choice. Or he could break his pact with Mizora, dooming his father to die in Gortash's secret command center. Choosing his freedom over his father's life. I talked to my friend about that, like, maybe I'm a terrible person, and she's like, no, I did the same thing. I was like, oh, and I think, I don't know for sure, but it seems like maybe a lot of people pick that, which, to be fair, it's easy for us to say, like, as, it's fiction, and it's not us, it's not our parent, but, like, it's, I think it's interesting that people would choose that option in a fictional setting, right? I wonder if people, I don't know if people would be so apt in real life, but that's what games are for in a lot of ways, And I don't think it's a bad decision. Obviously, I think honestly, my big thing that I don't think his dad would not have wanted him to do this. His dad would not have wanted him to keep furthering his like doomed soul. I think any good parent wouldn't want that for their child. So. Retrieve the Orphic Hammer. Yeah, we learned of a ritual in the Devil's Feet that can open a portal to the House of Hope. We can go there on our own. But we find a way to infiltrate Raphael's House of Hope. Yeah, that's right. We passed him this year. I remember he was like, I was like, oh my me. Asterion, yeah. Asterian's thing. I'm like, we need to get Asterian's thing done because man is like chomping at the bit. He met two of his fellow vampire spawn at Frago's Flophouse. We learned Cazador's plans to perform a ritual that would grant him incredible power, and Asterion is part of it. They revealed this taking place in a defiled chapel beneath Cazador's palace before turning to mist and disappearing. Yeah. She offered a chance to... The Gur offered him a chance to redeem himself. He agreed to help their children and kill Cazador. We should look for them in the we can... Is there other spawn that we could... I mean, there's like 3 more, I think? Spoke to the devil Raphael, who told me that he sees a legendary Netherese artifact, the Crown of Karsus. Could this be the crown worn by the Elder Brain? Right. Gale wants to learn more about the Netherese crown controlling the Elder Brain. Baldur's Gate is renowned magical emporium, which I still haven't found, known for its collections of rare and valuable magical tomes. He wants us to go there and speak with their bookseller and find out if they have anything on Netherese magic. Okay. This is a lot. Okay. I am going to go back up to the surface. We have been in the sewers for too long. And, I don't want to be in here anymore. And they just keep going. They just keep going. Although I would swear... I'll have to watch maybe some of the other episodes. I swear we, like, went around more. And found... Because I looked, this is the last, I could not find any other episodes that I had recorded. It was just the one left, as far as I can find. So we all know how that happens sometimes, though. At least those of you who watched the Veilguard series know that I sometimes lose episodes. Very important ones, too. But anyway. Alright, let's see. I will... How do we... I don't know how to, like, select a quest anymore. This is the other thing, like, this is not gonna go well. I'm gonna forget a lot of things. Like, how to do things. There's some muscle memory things, like, I was having issues, I think, with Veilguard in particular. I kept pressing J to bring up my journal, and, like, it wouldn't work. I had to, like, go in. The UI was a little bit more old-fashioned. I don't know. But, yeah. I don't have any... Do I have any inspiration? I don't even know. I am going to be trying... Oh, do I have it selected? Or? I am going to be trying to make these episodes longer. Oh, wait. Maybe, I mean, this passageway, Oh, should I level people up? Yay. I'm going to try to take the passageway. I think it goes up. I edited that episode yesterday and I can't remember. Also, Christopher, when you said in the comment with Carla coming back in, that was so funny. I was like 11 at night and I was like cracking up. Oh my gosh. Your comment was hilarious. Just because she was the only one I could send in. Did you find anything? Oh, no, it's covered in like, bags of old money and stuff. Like, oh, no, they're basically empty. What do I have? Ooh. Improved Divine Summon and a level 3 spell slot unlocked. Maybe this is good to level up when I come back and I can like remember what things do. Revivify. Give me the smites. I think I'm gonna change the colors back to purple too. Maybe like a purple and gold. Can I do that? Oh, I probably can't. I can't. But yeah, the red and gold. I'm like, I really liked the purple. I remember. Wow. Hero's Feast. Everyone around can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. Your HP increases, and you make wisdom saves with advantage. And heal 70 healing. The harm. This is so much damage. Create undead. I think he already has. He has a 1. But this is a mummy. Oh, so you could create a mummy, not just a skeleton or a corpse. The blade barrier looks cool too. I might do, because I have him as a cleric and he's more of my support guy, I might have him do this. Only his HP increases and he makes wisdom saves with advantage. Okay. That's something where it feels like it would be a very specific situation that I would want to have it. Oh, but I like it. I'm gonna... What, can I not pick it? No. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, he also has the feast one option. Wall of Thorns. Ooh. That's cool. Wind War. Sunbeam. Sure. Wow. Unless it's like removing. I'm like removing something else that I want, which I probably am, and I'm not noticing. Ooh, once per short rest, if you drop to 0 hit points while enraged, you regain a hit point instead of being down. She gains a passive, and we can change Beast still. What's the passive? I mean, I like Bear Heart. I think that works really well. What's the passive, though? No. Hang on. Inventory I. Hell yeah. Okay, and let me see what my... I'm gonna dye my armor. I have to be beautiful. I have to be... Although I do wish I could do like gold and purple, but I don't think there is like if I could do like, you know what I mean? Like how in Inquisition you could like change different parts, like you could dye different parts, different colors. This is just like, here's the dye, you know. I think I didn't like the amethyst, but let's do a whirl, honestly. Ooh, what? I was crazy. This is actually sick. Again, I wish I could do gold and purple because, you know, I got like the black, white, and gold theme going for her. But the purple is just so good, like, with her, like, skin tone and everything. Like, purple is just good in general. It looks really, really good. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with this, I think. And we'll have to change the cape at the very least. Oh. Oh, no, I do like that. It's got like red in it. Like a little bit. I like that a lot. I need to change. I don't think my greaves or anything are going to change color. Because it looks like the blood red in the metal is just the way of the metal, you know? And I have these boots on. This is good. Okay. Let's go. Now we're ready. I did notice Halsin looks funny with the metal greaves and his like leather armor. Oh wait, this is the bad place. Okay, never mind. Take me out. That's right, we came out of that passageway back into this area. Okay, well. See, I'm gonna mess up everything. How do I get out of here? Ooh! I was just trying to look, and apparently it sent me there. Who knows what shenanigans I'm about to get up to. Oh no, this is fine. This is okay. We're not gonna get arrested. Okay, yeah. Okay. Also, my game is still like... Why? It doesn't like to be... The Baldur's Gate is... Oh, also, I should have... Maybe I'll put this at the beginning if I remember. This is patch 8. Patch 8 I just downloaded last night. So, I mean, I can't use the new fun classes like the Swarm Keeper. I mean, I could, but like, you know... I can't make one right now. Like, I can't make her a Swarm Keeper. I guess I could change everything, but I'm not going to. I don't want to do that. I really want to be a Swarm Keeper, though. But, I'm gonna have to make another character and never finish it. But... Man, I am not... Like, I've spent so much time in the underground that I haven't, explored much up here. There's just so much, and I'm like I'm scared. Okay, there we go. So it's not too far. It is underground? Okay, it looks like there's probably no way to do an active quest. You just gotta... Okay, I need to basically go due west. Let's see. Oh, look.
How much farther can I go?
How do I... Breathing. Oh my gosh.
Just be ready to leave when the time comes.
Ooh. I hope the Steel Watchers shouldn't get mad at me.
Understand that you are in love now, Carl?
I sure am. If there's hope for me, there's hope for anyone.
Oh, that's so cute.
And what will happen to those who oppose us? They'll be burned by the one true light! Burn!
Oh, everyone's getting all fanatical. Weird how that happens. Anyway, yes, I think one of the more recent things to do with Karlach was, we went on a date and it was really cute. It was a second date. Right where?
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. And his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the street, and you're worried about the price.
Yeah.
He's delivered, yes. But these tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost.
Oh, your armor is sick. Look at that. I really like it. I'm not being distracted. I will not be distracted. Is this... Oh, the murder target. Oh, no. Do we want to help?
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Mr. Need.
What?
The only thing that's too harsh are these cannons.
You me on tour. Truly.
I get so distracted. Staying informed seems super stressful. God. A city. Oh my gosh. Yeah, things are very different now, right? The city under the regime of a. At least here they get a charismatic villain. Ours is just a moron. Dude, I think I'm supposed to interfere to not have Cora die.
Afternoon.
No. Okay, listen. I hope you don't die. I hope nothing gets triggered by me walking past, but I need to go... Wait, where did it go? Oh. Oh, I walked past it. It was down the street. Okay.
Found anything interesting in today's broadsheet, Kara?
Not a leg.
Y'all, this is a little... All the dialogue going on, I'm like, yeah, okay. Go. Okay, let's save. Fiction is not but a reality of, or a mirror of reality, you know? I want to... I think I've been, like, saving over top of things. Stelmane murder tip. I got a hot tip just on the Stelmane murder, but you gotta come across with the gold or it's a no-go. I'll give you an idea of what's worth. When it happened, I was in the Elfsong sleeping right in the next room, and alright, I admit I heard nothing and slept through the whole thing. But in the morning, I got a glance into Stelmane's gory room, and oh, mama, the things I could tell you. Anyway, meet me tonight on the Elfsong terrace. I'll be the only one with purple feather in her cap, and bring a stack of shiny, or my lips stay sealed. Okay, to the purple editor. Hey, I found a copy of your brush at my late uncle's desk with the win a peek at Candlekeep acrostic puzzle half done, and it took me a while, but anyway, I finished it. I got every question right, as you can see from the enclosed. If I come to the Baldur's Mouth building, who do I talk to click my prize? That Edvard Needle fellow? I hope so, because I have a thing or two I'd like to tell him. Let me know, alright? What? There's like bad beef there, and that woman was talking about an interview she's gonna do with the needle guy. What was it say? Wrong. To the recipes editor, I'm a professional chef, so I'm writing to tell you that I am in big outrage about your article about how to cook the ducks. It was wrong, bad, dumb, stupid, incorrect, wrong. You want to know how to cook the ducks? You should ask the reviewer how to cook the ducks. He's cooking the ducks every night at the Elfsong for more years than the number of times your article was wrong. You tell me when, I will come over and show you how to cook the ducks. Recipes editor. Ah. Municipal sanitation notice. Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issue of the penetrating stench emanating from the round street hatches that provide access to the city sewers. The tribe of gutter kobolds contracted to maintain free-flowing sanitation tunnels appears to have been slain or driven away by forces or circumstances unknown, and resulting backup is responsible for the unpleasant odor. The department is taking appropriate measures.
Campaign.
She's talking. In the meantime, do not attempt to address the situation yourself. Citizens are prohibited from using round street sewer access hatches. Leave sanitation to the professionals. Yeah, who probably need like guards because like everything's trying to kill you down there. Okay, it's the Alt key. I was trying to figure out what the like highlight thing was. Not that the highlight thing always works. For the stout and sturdy.
I want to have a word. 156, 157, 15. Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15. Shit! Where was I up to?
157, yeah. You got up to 158.
Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159.
What are you counting, though? What are you counting?
160. Okay, let's mark that. Great. 161, 162.
I have no idea what she's counting. Alright. Apparently we need to stop the presses somehow.
The people of this city love a hero and villain peace.
They love what?
Journalism.
Trying to get a handle on the area.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out what people are all about in here before I start talking to people. Security first. Can I look at it? Security for those who deserve it is the first responsibility of government. As the creator of the Steel Watch, Lord Gortash has proven his credentials as a master of civic security. Oh, has he? Giving us a thing we didn't ask for. Spying on the populace. How kind.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
Okay.
Miscreants is hard. Avaricious adventurers, maybe.
Why do they have cops in here?
Alliteration stings.
Like, why do they have city guard?
We could just call them bastards. There's no law against that.
Why are there guards in the newspaper?
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
That's... Please don't. I'd rather not be in your paper at all.
Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look.
Oh.
Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers.
When I helped...
The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be.
For helping people?
We can only hope the fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
Am I covered in blood or am I just sweaty right now? Yeah, but like, so is this about me helping the refugees at the front gate? I mean, I didn't even bring anybody into the actual city itself, actually. And like, this guy is like up on his high horse about like bringing refugees in. How dare you? I'm like, that's literally like, you know, a good thing to do, helping refugees. He didn't even say like criminals or anything. He's like, refugees. I'm like, who says that as a sentence and thinks like, oh yeah, that makes me a good person saying that refugees are bad? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. There's like so much fear mongering, and in many cases the media is a huge proponent of it for the clicks or for the views or for, you know, for anything essentially, just to like get eyes, you know. That's all they want, you know. And it's like, actual decent journalism is a dying breed, you know, in so many ways. But like, yeah, this guy's just he's just trying to start trouble. Who told you this nonsense?
I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi.
Oh,
Vox Dei.
what is this, Elon Musk?
Guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Yeah, this free speech, slandering people for views, you know, pretending free speech is something that protects you from like the oh, what is it? Free speech is literally just something that's like, it protects you from like government censorship. It doesn't protect you from the censorship of your peers and other people and from the consequences of your words. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you can say what you want, but you're gonna have consequences. You know what I mean? Like, and also, like, that's crazy. No, I don't want to play this game anymore. This is too real. It's already on the print. What if I burn the print house down? I mean, like, there's a part of me that's, like, very, like growing up, like, what little history classes we got were, like, about, you know, like, free speech, like, you know, freedom to speak as you choose, and that the media, like, the press, is, like, a big part of that they are supposed to be the voice of the people, you know? It's not really how it works, unfortunately. They'll just post whatever they want. Back in the day, sometimes you see stuff, like, and people post anything they want now, too, but, like, you know, I don't know. It's all a mess. But, like, they're just saying what they want to say, right? What they think will get the most hubbub, you know? Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna... So, like, this is the thing. It's inbred into me to, like, not try to, like, stop the press, you know what I mean? Because, like, that's what, like, you know, very simplified, like, American Revolution stuff, you know, was, like, the restriction of the press by, you know, the monarchy, or whatever, you know, over in England. And, so we grew up thinking, like, oh, yes, the press needs to operate freely, otherwise, you know, the people will be repressed and, like, they won't be able to say what they need to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not saying it very well. But so it's like, I'm like, ooh, I keep not wanting to, like... The idea of messing with the press is, like... What's the word? It's just not... Goes against the grain for me, from what I've been taught. But if the press is being manipulated by, you know, billionaires and those in power, it's like, maybe we do burn a few things, you know? Let's see, what did they say? We must stop it from printing. Also, like, I don't know, it's gonna ruin our reputation. Like, what, are people gonna, like... They probably will make things a lot harder for me, but... Okay, now what, though? I was trying to have it show on the map. Apparently, it will not... What if I... switch the squad out entirely? And bring in, like, a Styrian to be, like, stealthy?
So you just disappeared. Do you know how worried I was?
Yikes. That was a big one.
They don't like it when we think too much. You might question their authority.
Oh!
There's one of you and four of us. Do you really think you can take all of us at once?
I can go and get backup.
And you think we're just gonna sit here and wait for you and your hog friends to come back and arrest us?
I'm just trying to do my job, all right?
Hog. Yeah, okay.
Kinda terrifying that the likes of Lord Gortash can just decide what's true or not. Despicable.
It's true, I hope.
Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
Allah. Unless you want to set fire to the Baldur's Mouth Gazette headquarters.
I'm still right here, you know.
We do know, thank you. We just don't care. Besides, I don't think that'd achieve much in the long
Yeah.
run. The problem's at the top. It always is.
Perhaps sending a strongly worded letter would be a good place to start?
If by strongly worded
Yeah.
brick through a window, then
I'm just not one for violence, you see.
I mean, fair.
you better start acquiring a taste for it. It's only gonna get worse from here on out.
This is really just... I know this game came out 2 years ago and things were already, like, you know, going downhill, but boy, howdy, what?
God's damned hypocrite.
What?
The Blade of Frontiers. All pomp
Oh.
and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud.
What? How did...
You are either a fool for trusting him or a wretch for conspiring with him. Doesn't matter which. Lady Mizora told me
Of course she did!
how Will slaughtered his own father, how he craves his power, how he means to make the city bow to him and him alone.
And you trusted her?
This city holds no place for you or for Raven Guards.
You trusted a devil? You trusted a devil? A relevant thread of knowledge pokes at your mind. Explore it. Ooh, that's a good one too. I do have more. Ravenguard can still be alive, and we intend to save him. I mean, yeah, that's the plan. I would like to be able to save him, you know. But Mizora out here causing trouble. I was like, how did you know? Only, and I was like, only Mizora and Will and I was like, oh. Let's see, my first roll, but give me some help. Can I add? Nope. Okay, let's try this. Oh, baby! Yes!
At ease.
Yeah, what, are you gonna start a brawl in the streets?
By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon
You'll
us?
believe anybody!
There's something you must know. I should have told Will sooner, but I'd hoped somehow Ravengard would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I should seek Will out and give him a message. Will was schooled in the ways of the great champions. He is to use those lessons to wake the worm sleeping beneath Baldur's Gate. The worm is oath-bound to answer the call and come to the city's aid.
Oh. This is right up me. Do you know what these lessons are? Listen, there's a dragon under the city?
A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse
A dragon's
him.
different from a worm.
The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate.
But it's a metallic dragon.
He promised Baldurin he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened. But just the once. The city has faced countless threats. But Ravengard knew it could not survive the absolute slaughter. With him gone and the city near ruin, the worm's awakening now falls to you.
I wish we had a dragon we could summon.
The Duke gave me this. A legend of Ansur. An ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you. Or do not, and see Baldur's Gate burn to ash.
Also, the hood shoulder thing. There's like a name for it, and I can't not just a hood, but like when it's got the little bit around the neck. Looks exceptionally silly. On top of her nice clothes, she should be wearing another normal cloak, or something underneath it. She just silly. Your faith is well founded. I will take your message to Will.
Thank you. In darkness, I see your light. I should go. I know of still others that might help us when the battle horns call.
I should go.
Unleash the worm. Let its tempest swallow the Absolute and its allies. And may they be driven forever from the coast.
Wish I had Will with me, dang it. I try to keep an eye on who I'm bringing with me and when. For specific things, but you can't always. God, you have a 62. The Baldur's mouth is that I could sneak in the back, but does that lead? Yeah. I didn't go down here. There's more basement, maybe. I need to get in, and I need to stop.
For it. It's only gonna get worse.
What if there's a roof thing I could do? Could I get in? There seems to be, like, if I could, like, fly or do, like, the big leap stuff, I could, like, come in from the roofs, maybe? Let's try the top. I was like, is Will gonna, or not Will, is Gale gonna make it? Ooh, I can make this jump? Oh, that's actually sick. The boys are not gonna be able to make this jump. Alright, I'm quick saving, and I'm going to cast Fly on myself.
What do I think of Lord Gore Tash's still watch? I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No.
Oh, how did she make that jump? I couldn't make that jump. It said my path was interrupted. Barricade.
Can't slow down.
Can I break it? What? What happened? I lost concentration on Grant flight because I didn't even fall. I just, like, it didn't say I was gonna take any damage. I don't know, man. Let's see. Ooh, or over there. Oh. But let's see what's over here. These are the two. It's always the two that can reach it. Is me and Karlak, and we are not stealthy at all. Let's see. Ooh, can I actually don't know. Can I? That 27 HP of fall. Karlak has Misty Step. Maybe I'll take... Oop. No, you idiot. I'm gonna reload. I hate it. I try to select a different person, and when I'm in the... I'm like, clicked on something, and then I forget to, like, unclick it, and, like, I think clicking on somebody else is gonna, like, undo it, and it doesn't. It doesn't undo it, because half the time, you can click on someone else with your own spells and stuff, right? So, like, I see why that's a thing, but it's still so annoying. Like, obviously I don't want to jump on him. Yeah, but maybe somebody, like, I don't know, I feel like it should be like, are you sure? You know, pop up. It's like, maybe somebody would just want to yeet themselves down. People do wild stuff in this game, but, like, please. Just wanted to look at his stuff. I think he has a pair of boots that gives him Misty Step, and I'm trying to take them from him. Or maybe I'll break the barricade without losing Fly, because I, broke my concentration by going down 5 feet. I am a beefy drow woman. That's not gonna hurt me. I'm like 6.5 feet tall, at least. The other problem with, being like, oh, it's just me and Karlak going up and doing things. It's like, I don't want to just, oh, it saved me breaking the, oh no, it didn't, okay. Oh, path is interrupted. I was like, what do you mean? It's just a little, what do you mean it's interrupted? I don't want to just send my stealthy people in by themselves, right? Because, then they're like squishy, and my big people aren't with them, like my powerful, strong people aren't with them. Was it alt? Elite? I was like, this is a tiny, and I'm having a really hard time seeing anything. What is the lever gonna open though? Ooh. Oh, and they don't see me. Oh. Oh. I know I could... Okay, yeah, this is maybe a little easier. Okay. He's looking at me. But if I use the lever, I will be going down into the basement, and they will potentially know. Oh well. Here I go. By myself.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
How did... Who saw me? I would... Oh, is somebody in here with me that I am not seeing? What do you mean I'm being watched? As the... What? So I broke through the roof and dropped in, and I'm actually in line of sight, and nobody cares that I'm in here? Okay. It's time for invisibility. I am nothing if not a blunt force hammer. Did my people, they just teleported to me! How convenient. Hang on. Okay. While I am invisible, I need to hold on to this. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not supposed to be here, obviously. There's these double doors that lead to something I don't know. Double doors. More double doors. So much basement. I mean, nothing's locked. I might have to kill these guys, but like, I'm gonna get in trouble if I do.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Oakfather's blessings.
I was hoping that somebody
I could
else
go for a good meal.
had darkness, but they don't. Like to cast the spell darkness and hide us. View. I feel like if I attack the constructs, like they'll all know, right? It's like a hive mind. Gortash is gonna know. Like, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. I might just cast darkness so that we can. I don't have like any spells left. And I kinda. Maybe I'll just try to send myself over to the door while I'm invisible. And
Seems
I hope
simple enough.
the construct doesn't come over here, you know? All the way, anyway. Maybe.
Light on my feet.
There was a quest sign on the door, and I just realized, like, a quest marker on the map. Am I back outside? Put me back in quickly. I'm gonna load.
Been caught trespassing.
Yeah.
Again.
I didn't know it would lead up to the... Why would it be locked if I got out? It's locked from the one side and not the other side? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I got us in here. And apparently, this door bad. And it didn't lead to anything useful. But it does have... Oh yeah, those are upstairs. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to... I don't think I have anybody who could, like, sneak around. You know? Let's see. How much... I only have 3 rounds of invisible left. Let's see how far I can get, I guess. Off that. I don't see anything in here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and dash in to take a peek.
On my way.
Oh wait. What does it say? Okay. The gilded chest. Oh, but I was like, I'm not particularly interested in stealing. I just want to make it so that they stop spreading lies.
Another step forward.
Read the legend. Okay, yeah, I do need to still read that. I will, which is crazy. Also, that there's a dragon under the city that can apparently pop out. But aren't metallic dragons supposed to be evil? Like, I thought they were like born evil.
What path lies before me?
Oh, I'm not invisible anymore. Okay, which is fine-ish, I guess, as long as nobody comes in. What was the... Oh, okay. I was like, where were the grates or whatever? I guess we'll exit this mode for now. And see what we can see. Embrace modernity. Let's see what that has to say. The dry run of the new Encanto automated printing press was a complete success, and we'll be switching immediately to broadsheet production on that shiny new device. And none of your about how it might be possessed by a spirit, because of course it's possessed by a spirit. Deal with it. We not only print the news, we are the news. Oh no. Enchanto, not Encanto, Enchanto, which is a terrible name. The cutest cat you've ever seen. Where?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Don't actually like pick it up. I just want you to read it. Because this game is weird sometimes. It doesn't let me poke things. For some reason I cannot. Can you pick it up? Picked up one, the cutest cat you've ever seen. This article about the humdrum of Baldur's Gate doesn't talk about your arrival in the city. An article block primed for loading into an eager printing press. I could change them out. I don't have to burn the press down. I could change it out. No wonder I couldn't read it. Also, I feel weird about reading the book without Will. That's one of the reasons I'm waiting. This can't be the printing press in here. Oh.
You examine what appears to be a test
Oh,
print of
okay,
tomorrow's
good.
broadsheet. Numerous corrections are marked in red ink. The content of the broadsheet is troubling. You feature heavily in the central article, lambasted as a danger to the city.
My investigation failed. I'm gonna have to bring people in here one by one. Faith. Seditious. Interesting. Cute. Okay, I was wondering if some of these were ones, like, so I keep clicking them because I'm like, are these, like, the actual, like, papers, you know? Should I pick it up? It's a proof copy. Who has good investigation? Let's see. Aw, too bad, because freaking Gale would have been the intelligence one. Investigation -1. We're all idiots. Oh no. Well, you know, we roll the dice and hope for the best. What is it? I got a 9! Oh, it's a 10. Okay, hang on. Theoretically, Gale would be the best one for this. Alright, Gale. Let's see if your old life. Oh, dang! Oh, so it was only a one-time deal. Gosh dang you. Well, I have the block, and this. Oh, wait, no, shut up.
No time to rest.
I have the block.
One day I'll catch a break.
And these look like other blocks. Maybe and this looks like a printing press, but it's got like cobwebs on it, so it must be like the old one, and the new one is elsewhere. Somewhere else in the basement? I mean, while we're here, we might as well. If I can.
Wonder what's past this.
Sure. Bad. I keep wasting my lockpicks. Oh, such a bad idea. I think Gale's actually better for it. I should have had Gale do it.
Color me curious.
Come on in. You can do it.
I don't think this is strictly legal.
It's not. Okay. I don't know, there might be something useful in here, is my thing. If it's just Brampton sales, collection records. Edward May, I don't know what you're lacing those papers with, but they're selling like silk root at a druid grove. Keepside sales. Is this money? Oh. And we'll keep the collection records just in case. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to try to get across.
May it please, Mistra.
I need to get across.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, girl, same. Need to get across here and check out these other rooms where the enchanted printing press might be. Ooh, there's that too. Okay. Oh, now I'm worried. I mean, I have charisma, so if, like, persuasion things need to happen. I'm worried if the spirit, there's a spirit in the printing press, can I convince it to not print mean things? Or to switch it out, you know? Can I convince it? But I am the best person to do convincing things in general, but, like, we'll see. Also, I need to remember, yeah, I can speak with the dead. That's always... I don't hear any animals. I don't see any animals. Oh my gosh.
Best be on my way. Here we go.
This first out. Oh! Okay, hang on. The, like, red light room for, like, photographs, like old-timey photographs. Official print job, spun... Hero portrait. Yeah, this is where all the hero portraits would be.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Too bad you're not actually
I'll take
the voice of the people, and you're just the voice of the person who's paying you the most. Individual, whoever you are, needle guy. Public danger. Oh, this is the one that is... This article, Weasley words, weave a terrible tale about you, potentially reputation shattering, if put to print. Okay. Oh, I do like that armor. Can Karlak carry it for me so I'm not so heavy, please? Regarding portrait production. Oh, I wanted to actually read that. An unsent letter from Edward Needle addressed to Lord Enver Gortash. Far be it, my lord, for me to question a decree from you, but I worry you haven't had the full picture in mind. If we were to stop all production of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette for even a 10-day, our reach an audience impact a debilitating blow. Yes, I understand the portrait you've ordered reprint is a Favras original. Yes, I understand what it'll do for your image before council next meets to discussion succession plans. But please, take a moment to consider what you're asking for me. Yours faithfully, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so Gortash wanted them to stop printing papers so that they could print a bunch of pictures of Gortash. You see. Sponge, official print job. Printing office, Baldur's Mouth. You're about to find out why we got you that fancy enchanted automatic printing press. This letter constitutes a mandatory printing order for 5 bundles of the official Gortash Archducal coronation portrait poster. This order is to be delivered as immediately as possible. Keep that press running all night. We'll make sure the neighbors don't complain. And watch your quality control. We don't want Lord Gortash's face smeared or pumpkin colored. Okay. Nothing as interesting as I was hoping then. But I am finding things in these rooms that are useful to me.
Anything of use?
I'm worried I need to like check all the friggin' bottle cases and stuff. I sure hope not. I don't know why anybody would store anything I need in a bottle rack or a barrel, but you never know. Potion of mind reading, sure. I mean, I can do that, but I'm trying to avoid doing that, I think. Because it makes me more tentacly. Okay. Now I need another. Let's quick save. Do I want to keep doing quick save? How many quick saves do I get? I'm just gonna do a full save, honestly. Oh wait, here. Let's close that door.
Something over there.
Yeah, girl. You ain't joking. Let's see. An enchanted printing press. Oh baby, let's see if I can see anything before I get caught. Let's see. Nothing can see me apparently, but let's see. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I'm still glowing. If I take my glaive away, apparently I am invisible and glowing, which is hilarious. Let's see. Wolves in sheep's clothing. It's not funny. Okay, I'm not invisible anymore, and it's not yelling at me. Using your auto printer is a 2-step process. Loading your headline article. Printing is as easy as opening a hatch and placing your desired article in the machine. Once the auto printer is loaded, it will animate and begin pumping out copies until either the ink reservoir or paper hopper is empty. Endless step 2, endless profit. Now your exceptional journalism will be ready to deliver for your vast readership. You'll need it with the amount of broadsheets this thing will print. Okay. And I saw the wolf in sheep's clothing one. Where'd they go? That might be me. I don't know. But I also, what else did I have? It's not funny. I don't care who keeps messing with the printer and adding mistakes to our auditions. I'll dock all of your pay if it doesn't cease immediately. Okay, so some people are trying to protest. Even in the office, right? Read. Gandhian research report. Here you pass your eyes over a Gandhian report concerning the Shadow Curse. Landmarks are sketched quite expertly with special attention paid to areas where the curse hangs the thickest. Of interest, the report ends with a recommendation for someone called the High Artificer. That recommendation comes thusly. It is geographically unsalvageable, High Artificer. The curse's ambiguity makes it inscrutable as well as deadly. It is the shared belief amongst our party that this area be designated as imperative to avoid on Gandhian maps and for all further expeditions to be summarily halted, discontinued, and not reconsidered thereafter. I mean, that's old at this point. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's see what that one is. Article, yeah. Oh. Potentially reputation shattered. So there's a couple. A public danger. Ooh. I hope I'm finding all of them. You know? Otherwise they'll be able to print stuff about me. Sudden earthquakes shaking our home. And there's other information to be had over here. Note to self. My dearest Edward. What? It's from Edward, or to Edward from Edward. Our newest gift from the phone. Oh, it is a note to self. Okay. Has venerable Lord Gatesh have already stripped any production records on the manual printer set. They're clever little bastards, those Gandhians. Shame their foundry is such an eyesore. No, we're fully on board with the Gandhians and their fantastic steel watch. That's the new line. In fact, the foundry could be argued to be even accent Grey Harbor. My, I think I feel a travel feature coming on. All my love to myself. Oh, what? Those Gondians. Dang, is that... Oh, now I'm like, who is that? I mean, did he bring in other people to, like, work on the factory where he's also making the steel watch and where people like, Karlak are being experimented on? Or at least they were, like, the initial one, you know? Like, the initial experiments, it seemed like. Notice of termination. Dear Miss Foes, while the mouth likes to nurture an atmosphere of open and honest debate in our newsroom, we draw the line at conspiracy, intimidation, and libelous behavior. You have become, and are fostering, a toxic, unjournalistic presence in the workplace, and while it brings me no joy, you have no choice. I do not accept your resignation. You are fired without pay, effective immediately. Any further harassment of myself, our staff, or our generous benefactors will force my hand in pursuing criminal action. Okay, so somebody protested and was like, hey, and then you don't accept the resignation, but you're fired? Okay, it's always just, bureaucracy, you know. Oh, wait, it is again. Oh my gosh, how many are there? The Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, to its new Archduke. Blah blah blah. Okay. An article marked for the editor's desk. It looks like it never went to print. There's a sickness in our city. Oh, this is Faust, who was fired. It nibbles on the council's ears in private audience chambers. It clangs around our streets and steel automatons, and it whispers sweet nothings from the pages of this very broadsheet. The fetid presence of Lord Enver Gortash is rotting our city to its very core. And this reporter is personally ashamed to work for a publication, no propaganda vehicle that allows the infection to spread. There is so much to the story, dear reader, so very much, and I'm excited to share with you. Yes, you, Edward, consider this my notice of resignation. Interesting, okay. I will take that. Maybe we can find Faust? Maybe. I think that's all the info I can get. Let me save again. Top of the one I just did. Okay. Well, who knows how long this episode's going to be. Let's see what the printing press
Approach
does.
the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate
It
cogs.
speaks.
Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker.
The sprite, I think. Yeah, the sprite from the lamp. Let me guess, another Fae who needs freeing?
I'm not trapped, you fool. This printing machine is just marvelous. We've nothing like it in the Feywild. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you.
Oh.
Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor?
I'm glad I freed her.
Headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation.
I don't want to meddle with the paper. Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. I wonder if I had not freed her, which I didn't free her for a while, I think. Yeah. And then I finally did let her go. I was just like, I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I was a little confused with the way things were being done. But if I hadn't freed her, this would be a lot harder. How do we do that?
Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it.
The kitty cat one.
Listen, mate, I'm already doing you a favor. I'm
Okay.
sure you can figure it out yourself.
I have some.
As the old saying goes, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to print or die.
Oh yeah, classic.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm inspired by myself. How nice.
Oh, you've returned. Ready to serve some disco?
Yeah, I have some.
How delightful.
I'm sure a Fae would enjoy that. I got... Or no, that was Gale getting inspired. Okay. I want the Kibby one. Insert. Did I do it? Stop the presses. Tomorrow's paper should no longer be damaged your location. But the thing is that they can still do it, you know? Like, they can still do stuff to damage our reputation, you know? Like, I mean, I picked up some of the print blocks so that it won't be so easy, but they just have to write a new one. I was like, there's not really day-night cycles, but there are, because if I had gone to sleep, potentially, and woken up, things would have been rough. So I may have... Or I don't know what the timeline is. I actually don't know if I've taken a long rest since getting to Baldur's Gate. I'm glad I didn't take a long rest down in the basement. In the last episode I edited, I almost took a long rest down there. I bet I did 2 short rests, but I was like, I'm almost out of spells, and I almost took a long rest. That would have been bad. I was like, burning? I'm not burning, but the candle is burning. Okay, maybe I leave us here in this exciting moment, because I have no idea what will happen when I leave. So I might run into something else. I might run into somebody giving me a book that talks about how there's a dragon under Baldur's Gate, apparently. You know what I'm saying? And luckily I got out of that with that everybody still attacked, and I didn't have to attack them or anything. Like, geez Louise, that could have gone totally different. And I wouldn't even know there's a dragon under the ground. That's crazy. That feels very I'm like, well, that's not gonna be so simple. But maybe it is. Maybe somehow it will be that easy. To just be like, dragon, wakey wakey. Let's go eat Gortash. Or maybe it'll be like, you know, I'm gonna bring up Vilgard, I guess. Like, even if people don't like it, but like, at one point there's stuff you can do to make it so that a dragon comes to help you a little bit, at least in some situations. So, anyway, it's always nice. Inquisition does the same thing. It's always nice to have a dragon in your back pocket. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here, I guess. So, welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Hopefully, I can keep going with this. I will be leaving tomorrow. So I may or may not be able to have an episode up for the next day, and, you know, I'll be going to Nebraska, Colorado area, and so, you know, I may not have an episode up for a day or two as I get things, like, settled in, but, because I haven't recorded ahead of time. I don't have time for that right now, so, yeah, we'll see, but I'm hoping to keep this going, so, at least semi-regularly as I do, so thank you all again for watching. I appreciate it. Really quick, I'm going to say thank you to my patrons. I want to say thank you to all my patrons, starting out with my Acorn tier patrons. Thank you so much, Fane, for your support, and thank you so much, Leo, for your support. If I say that wrong, I'm so sorry. I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patrons. Thank you so much, Reese Galito, for your support. I very much appreciate it, and I still appreciate the blanket. Thank you. And I really want to say thank you to my other supporter, Sebastian James, my old friend. Thank you so much for your support. I very much appreciate you as well. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Forest tier patrons who have gone above and beyond in their support of me in the channel and who I truly cannot thank enough. So thank you so much, Christopher, as always, for your support. I treasure it a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Nightshade, for joining the crew up there in the forest. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. So thank you all again for joining me and for being on Patreon and watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.